Yaps. It's in the name. You know, I think nobody likes dictators, and there's not too many people I hate in this world, but dictators and people who take their communities and put them in oppression, people I tend not to like. And Kim Jong Un is one of those folks because reportedly he watched his new 500,000 or 5,000 ton warship topple over like a freaking kayak with a hole in the center of it, right in front of him during a failed launch into the water. Kim is fuming over this humiliating disaster and accusing of his people of causing military crime or military official like heinous acts. This is just he's saying, "Yo, my boat just sank. It's all of y'all's fault." New satellite images show the ship has turned to its side in the water and since has been covered with blue covers to hide the full damage. According to the news, the brand new 5,000 ton class destroyer became unbalanced and was punctured in its bottom sections after the transport cradle in the stern section slid off and first became stuck. In late April, Kim attached a ceremony for the country's first Navy destroyer. Man, this is bad. It's 2025. We're worried about countries having nukes, and they're like, "Hey, guess what, guys? We got our first boat." Oh shit, it sank. This month, Kim attended another ceremony where the second Navy destroyer was launched into the Chongji, and for obvious reasons, there's no footage of this. There's no footage that ever comes out of North Korea. South Korean officials believe the destroyer was built with the help of the Russians, which makes sense. I don't understand, but the Republic of North Korea tends to work well with China and Russia. I mean, at the end of the day, money's being made. Russia and China don't really care where the money's being come from. They're just trying to make that money. Kim made a stern assessment that this was a serious accident that could not have happened, could not be tolerated. It was a criminal act caused by pure carelessness, irresponsibility, and unscientific empiricism, reported the CNA. I have no idea what that stands for. It appears those responsible may be held with the death penalty, and the dictator said that they will be dealt with. So let's watch this video. Let's see what this is all about.
Method from land to water, but due to inexperienced command and operational negligence, the side of the ship did not lower simultaneously.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Causing the front to go down first and tilt, resulting in damage.
This boat looks fake, I'm not gonna lie.
힘과 기상을 상징하는 창조물로 거연히 태어난 신용 구축함은 경의하는 김정은 동지께서
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds like the start of an anime.
위대한 애국 사상과 구국 강경 의지의 결정체이며 혁명에 대한 성스러운 책임감이
You can't wear a hat or get like an umbrella? Does this not look a little fake to y'all? Or am I the only one who's like, something sus here?
연설자는 오늘이 함선 공업의 새 기원이 열린 날로서만이 아니라 공업 흉의 새 시대를 안아오시는 김정은 동지께 최대의 영광을 드리면서 열광의 환호를
If you guys watch Michael K, why does every guide, every assistant, every ambassador kind of look like this in North Korea? It's kind of insane. Everyone's over here clapping. She's like, "God dang, I'm sick of his shit." She's like, "You guys don't understand the conversations we have. They're so brutal." Obviously, you guys know I'm big into health and fitness. I would love to see his blood work because I bet it looks terrible. The dude looks like a swollen puffball.
4월 25일에 이렇듯 막강한 국력이 집초되어 있는 위력한 구축함을 진수하게 된
This is apparently Carlos Wild. U.S. media is blaming the disaster on racism. He also wants submarine. Can't imagine the fear of boarding a North Korean submarine. I think we're gonna know how it goes. I think it's gonna be just like the one submarine earlier or late last year that kind of imploded. Oh shit, here's an actual picture of the tarp covering it. Yo. Dude, North Korea just looks like death. Looks like no, it doesn't look like death. It looks like famine. Time for a history lesson. Y'all ever heard of the Swedish warship Vasa? No, I have not. What the fuck? There are no servants to keep the sun out of Kim's eyes. Sink the ship. We failed our glorious leader. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why is he having to cover his eyes? This is the leader. The dictator. You're telling me you're not going to have somebody cover his eyes? You're not going to have somebody cover the king's eyes? I know I make a whole bunch of videos on a whole bunch of things. I just saw this last night, and sometimes the videos aren't going to be 20, 40 minutes long. It's just going to be on a topic that I saw that I wanted to put my 2 cents on. One thing about this channel that I'm really using it for is, and this is something I wish I did more consistently as a kid. I'm 30 now. I'm Unk status, 31. Oh, 31 years old. So I'm looking at like this YouTube channel as a way for me to be able to go back and be like, what were my thoughts? What was I saying on certain events, on certain topics, and certain things? Because wouldn't you like to be able to go back and like talk to a younger self? And this is a way of like, I don't want to say immortalizing, but capturing yourself, your thoughts, the way you speak, your presence, the way you look, the way you hold yourself. This is a way to be able to look at it into the future and see a younger version of yourself, which I think honestly is pretty cool if you really just sit back and think about it. But let me know what you guys think. You think it's ridiculous that Kim Jong-un's even a dictator? Like, how can like an idiot run an entire country and it hasn't fallen apart so far? So it's kind of like, to me, like the Joe Biden thing, where it's like Joe Biden was president, but nobody believes he was making decisions. Kim Jong-un may be the dictator and leader over there, but I wonder how much of the decisions he's actually making. He just doesn't strike me as somebody with a whole lot of leadership skills. But North Korea is completely brainwashed. They love their leader. If you guys have ever seen the YouTuber, I would recommend looking him up. His name is Mike OK, just like how it sounds, M-I-K-E, OK. And he has a whole video of him traveling to North Korea and going through a guided tour of North Korea. It was eerie. If that's something you guys want to watch and me react to, I would love to sit back and watch it again. I think Mike has great traveling videos. But happy Memorial Day. At least over here in the States, it's a day to remember those who have served in the army. Over in India recently, there's been some conflicts with Pakistan, and you guys have lost some people. So use this as a weekend. Even if you don't support the American holiday, use this as a weekend to remember those whose lives were stolen from them, tragically stolen from them, in Pilgrim, or in this recent most conflict, or in latter conflicts of the past. Use this as a time to memorialize those people. Tell anybody who's serving in the Indian forces that you love them, you're proud of them, you're thankful for them. Tell your friends and your family that you love them, you're thankful for them, why you're grateful for them, why you appreciate them being in your life. That's what this weekend is about. And I'm grateful for everybody. I'm grateful for all of you. If you made it to this point in the video, trust me, I am grateful for you. Because once more, I'm just a dude over here yapping on the internet, doing this for myself. But I have been blessed to gain this small little community. And you guys, we talk dang near every day. Ashan, you made it here. You and I are talking daily on Instagram. I got a beautiful Discord with a lot of different cultures, a lot of different conversations going on, which feels like every day. Every time I open up Discord, it's something new. So truly, I'm grateful for you guys making me feel like I'm not a complete loser. Because there is days where I put my worth on, did I upload a YouTube video today? Did it get engagement? Did I have people talking about it? Like, I know I shouldn't put my worth on it, but just being honest with you guys, sometimes it happens. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. I love your faces. Make somebody laugh today, because there's enough hate, there's enough craziness, there's enough anger in the world. So let's spread some love, let's spread some joy, let's make people laugh today, be the change in someone's life, be the little ripple to a little positive attitude. And with that said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.